Okay, y'all, I just have a simple question. If a man cancels a first date, for, whether he got to work or, he couldn't find a babysitter or for whatever the, case may be, is he supposed to do something extravagant on the next date? Like, is he supposed to make sure he bring flowers because him canceling the first date was a fuck up, because you only get one time to make a first time impression? Or is he supposed to, do this because him canceling the first date, was such a horrible move? Like, I just want to know, if a man cancels a first date for whatever reason, is the next date supposed to be something more? Or is it just supposed to be like, the regular date, because he did kindly let the female know in good timing that, he wouldn't be able to make it today because, he had to work? Are we supposed to just leave it at that? Or is the next day supposed to be something like through the roof? I want to know.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Omomi, aka Petite Diva, and in this video we are talking about when a guy cancels a date shortly before the time of the date and what a woman should do afterwards. So let's check out what some people have advised women to do when that kind of situation happens, and afterwards I will share my thoughts, which might shock you a bit.
They stand you up on a date. Ooh, okay. Some of y'all already know. When you stand someone up, it means you fill them with emotions that make you doubt yourself. So you're not good enough for me to even meet. I'm going to stand you up. This is why I always tell you ladies, when y'all meet guys online or these guys stand you up, they're not standing you up. You need to respond and tell them, look, I already have plans. I was going to cancel them for you, but I'm just going to go ahead and keep them. Or you say, oh, that's okay. I already have somebody that wants to go to dinner tonight, so no worries. Or you always have a backup plan, or you always have something else to do. You're never getting stood up. You are simply putting your current plans temporarily on hold just in case they want to court you. Okay? You never get stood up, ever. Okay? You always got that backup plan. You always know people where you go. You always have some other plans to do. You always got somebody waiting. Always. By the end of the evening, you're probably having a better time with whatever else, plans that you had. And you're probably thankful that that person did not show up.
Let me tell you something. If a motherfucker cancels plans on you, where you were supposed to go out with him, and he canceled plans on you, the way to deal with that is just don't respond. If he says, hey baby, I'm sorry I can't make it, don't even respond. Do not even respond. Let him double text you another time. Let him know that if you flake on me, I'm not even going to give you the time of day to say it's okay. Hit me up when you're available, all right? So if a guy flakes on you and cancels plans, don't even hit him up, right? And then the next time he's going to see you, it's not going to be next weekend. It's going to be 2 weeks from now, and even better, 3 weeks from now. Let them know that by canceling plans, there are consequences. And that means that your time is valuable, and that if they want to see you next, it's got to wait 3 weeks. And I can promise you, the next time he cancels plans on you, the next time he goes out with you, he's not going to cancel plans because he knows that he's going to have to wait another 3 weeks. And that's how I do it, and that's how you should do it, all right? Okay, peace out. Subscribe.
How do you respond when somebody no-shows you on a date? This is video 1 of 30 of how to properly respond in a high-value way to text messages when we're dating. If you haven't yet, send me your text messages that you would like me to train on. I need inspiration. So this was an actual exchange I had when I was dating. It was our first date. We were meeting at location. He was 10 minutes late. So I texted him. I said, hey, I'm just sitting in the corner. See you when you get here. His response was, oh shit, I am so sorry. I completely forgot. I'm stuck at work. I am so sorry, I'll make it up to you. How do you respond? There's usually one of 2 options that people respond with, either too soft, which is, don't worry about it, no big deal, we'll reschedule, or too hard, where they don't respond at all and just disappear, or they're like, fuck you. Granted, my response was a little sarcastic and sassy, but it was also high value and playful. And it was, oh no, what will I do? I guess I have to sit here all by myself and drink a delicious IPA and read an amazing book on the waterfront. What will I do without you? Best believe he made it up to me.
He cancels dates, you need to punish him. So if that guy keeps cancelling dates he's sorted out with you at the last minute, if he basically has flaky, inconsistent behaviour, but you still are a glutton for punishment and you want to give him a chance, then you have to at least punish him. Now really what you should do is realise he's not treating you right and move on in the first place, but many people won't hear that. If they like someone, they're going to keep pushing and trying to make him be what they want. So if you are that girl, then you at least have to punish him and show him you're not an easy touch. So when he does text a few days later to apologise, try and sort out another date, at least tell him you're busy, at least make him work for it, at least be a bit of a challenge and see if he can shape up. Most guys who are inconsistent and flaky are never going to change, but at least by making him work for it and punishing him a little bit, you're going to put him in a situation which is uncomfortable, and then you're going to see if he's going to walk for good or step up and try and be a better guy. Peace.
You have to be completely unbothered. If a man is not texting, if a man doesn't want to meet up, if he's too busy, if he cancels a date, don't be the girl that is like, but I got dressed, or we made plans, but you know, like giving him a hard time. Just say, okay. The more you don't care, the more the floodgates open. It is literally quite insane how much these men will like you when you don't like them. Just act like you don't like them. That's all you have to do.
So I was recently talking to a guy who asked me on a date twice and canceled and tried to reschedule both times. And I'm going to tell you how I responded to that. I absolutely could have just flat out not responded, said no, blocked him, walked away, whatever. But I chose to be direct instead. I know it can feel easier to just ghost, especially somebody you haven't met yet and you don't owe them anything, but I just prefer to take the adult route and communicate honestly. And all I said was, hey, I just want to be direct with you. I'm not really feeling the canceling and the rescheduling. It seems like we might just be on different pages for the time being, which is okay. I just personally know what I'm looking for. Listen, I am so understanding. We're all busy. We all have a life. Shit happens. Sometimes we have to cancel. I get it. There were just a few other reasons for me that I just didn't feel like it was a green light situation, and I trusted my intuition on that. All we can do as we're out there dating is be super clear for ourselves on what we want and what we're looking for, and be upfront about that.
What should you do if a guy cancels on you last minute? Before I tell you exactly what to say, let's talk about what not to do. Never show them that you are mad or triggered, because when you give him a reaction, you are also giving him control over you. Instead, you're simply going to make him feel guilty, and you're going to do this while you assert your standard. So when he bails on you, you could simply say, oh, okay, I just wish you told me earlier because I would have planned my day differently. Lay on the guilt, why not? And when you do, he's probably going to be very apologetic and realize that your time is valuable. And if he doesn't, then adios to him.
If somebody cancels a date with you last minute, like within 2 or 3 hours of the date, don't even reschedule with them. If you have a date planned with somebody and they cancel the same day but with plenty of notice, like maybe in the morning, you can reschedule the date with them, but it's completely up to them to organize it. You shouldn't have to do any of the work. Because here's the thing, if you have a date planned with someone and you've had it planned for days and they text you like 2 or 3 hours before the date and they're like, oh, sorry, something came up. Chances are nothing actually came up. They just got a better offer, whether it's from their friends or with somebody else who they wanted to go out with more. And it's just so inconsiderate of your time because now they're off having fun doing whatever they really wanted to do that night. And you're sitting at home alone because they canceled so last minute that it's way too late to make other plans. Something that also makes me so angry is when I have a date planned with somebody and they cancel it like that evening because they're like, oh, sorry, work has been so busy today. I have to stay late and keep working. Whether or not that's true, like let's say that's actually true and work really has been busy. If it's been busy all day, chances are you have a feeling you're gonna have to work late by like the early afternoon. You could have texted me this before 2 o'clock. Why are you just saying this now? I do think that if you trust them and you really think something came up and you want to reschedule, that's totally fine, do it, but it's up to the person who cancels the date to take charge of rescheduling it. You shouldn't have to be the one who's in charge of reaching back out and planning the next date when they're the ones who canceled it, because if they really are interested in you, they will take that initiative and they will make up for what they did and plan it all out themselves.
Another sign that shows that a man is not into you is when he's cancelling dates. One time I can give you a blight because life happens. Yeah. By the second time, I'm going to be thinking, you're mocking me now. And especially if they're back to back, if they're very close.
If someone cancels a plan in the early stages of dating and doesn't try to reschedule, just say, no worries, all good. The reason being is if they're not trying to say, hey, I'm so sorry I can't make it tonight, but I'd love to get together X, it could be an excuse that they don't want to see you. Or at the time they can't make a reschedule plan right then and there. So instead of trying to pressure them, okay, no worries. Well, then when are you available next? Just let them know, no worries. Would love to get together soon. Let me know your availability and just fucking leave it. Let them come back to you when they have their schedule and let you know it works.
Don't do this if he cancels plans with you. Ladies, I see women making this mistake all the time. So one thing you should not do if you plan to meet with a man for a date and he canceled for whatever reason is don't ask him when he wants to reschedule for. Don't offer a suggestion as to where you're going to go next or when it's going to be next. Don't ask him anything. Don't even mention rescheduling. Okay. He is the one that canceled. It is now his responsibility to come forward, to reschedule, to come up with the plan. If you jump to make a suggestion, then you're just coming off as eager. You're putting yourself in your masculine energy, which can push him away. It is his responsibility. It's not your responsibility. Okay, and sometimes the unfortunate reality is that a man will sometimes cancel because he changed his mind or he's not that interested. All right, and you saying, oh, hey, well, let's reschedule for Tuesday. What do you think? Like, it's not going to work. All right, it's really going to push him away even further. So let him come to you. Let him be the one to approach you to reschedule when he's the one that canceled.
Here's a text you can send to the person that cancels their date with you. Hey, thanks for letting me know. Even if you think it's an excuse, it doesn't matter. It's not your place to call somebody out on it. Just letting them know, cool, got it, thanks. If it's not an excuse, let them reschedule. And if it is, spare yourself some time.
Your date cancels you at the very last minute, this is what you should do. First of all, is he for real? Second, don't be rude and angry because you're a classy lady and you're gonna act like that. These are the few things you can say depending on how you want to be perceived. Thanks for letting me know. It's cold and distant, but hey, he deserved it. All good. I have a few things going on this week, so let's touch base soon. If you're busy, he's not that important, and you have a life. I understand, and I hope everything is okay. You are cute, compassionate, and care for him. Something I would never do though is suggest a new date. That's him.
Okay, so a guy asks you on a date and then last minute he cancels it. What should you do? Well, here's what you don't do first. You do not push, prod, and try to, ask him for a follow-up date. Ask him when he wants to date again. You respond graciously and you do this. It's rule number 1 in my book. You fully accept his no. You fully accept what he said. He can't do it. So you say something like this. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Just let me know if you wanted to plan something in the future for us. And you leave it with a smiley face, and that is it. You drop it. If he does not get back to you within 3 days after canceling his plans, and if he doesn't get back to you within 3 days to plan a new date with you, then you need to let that man go. You need to let him leave your mind, your heart, your energy, and accept that he is just not a person who is going to be your person. And
what to text him if he cancels on you last moment but you still like him? So one of my clients, she sent me this message that I like this guy, he's wealthy, successful, handsome, but he canceled on me Friday night, last moment, I don't know what to do, please help. So number one thing you can't do is let it slide and be like, oh yeah, of course, I'm so sorry this came up for you. Maybe we'll meet another time when you're gonna be free. So you being nice and understanding and you start to chase him back because he rejected you. So you start to pursue him, you give him options, what to do. And in this case, he's losing his interest because he sees that you don't really have self-respect, you have nothing else to do, and he can do this to you all the time, and you like him much more than he likes you. That's number one. Second option, as you usually react, you can get angry or being rude or yell at him, oh my god, what did you do? Why are you doing this to me? Who cancels us moment? This is not the way to react as well, because again, it lowers your value and it shows him that you're not in control of yourself and that you may be acting a little bit crazy, so he's not going to be attracted to you. So what to say instead, I'll tell you in this video. By the way, my name is Polina, I'm dating coach, so please follow my page to stay around. The right way to react is, first of all, you tell him that, okay, I see I'll make another plans, So you show him that you're busy, you're gonna be busy tonight, you're still gonna go out. Also, you tell him it would be nicer of you if you would tell me earlier. That's all. Then you getting cold and you getting distant. You're not giving him any options. Next time he's texting you, calling you, you're being a little bit distant. You pulling away, you stepping back. All right, so in this way he sees that you have your value. He sees that you're not gonna treat yourself like this, and next time he'll think twice before canceling on you. If he asking you out another day, you're not being available. Next time he's asking you out, you're not available, you're busy for him. And if he's really into you, if he's really interested in meeting you, you can agree on this and meet him another time. But girls, if you feel that he's playing you, if you feel that he's manipulating, and instead of real reason that he told you he's going out with someone else and he's got better options, I do recommend you do not reply anything, just ignore, play player back. That's gonna be the best option possible.
If you started dating a guy who's generally nice, but he's kind of like cancelled on you last minute and you don't appreciate it, instead of going, I don't appreciate you cancelling on me, can you not do that? My time is precious. You show people your time is precious instead of telling them. Telling them does not work and will not do anything. What you do is make it very hard for him to get another date with you. Nicely say, oh, it doesn't matter, it's okay, it's okay, I've got other plans, it's fine, don't worry. And next time he's like, how about Tuesday? You're like, no, my mum, I'm painting her nails on Tuesday. The more boring, the better. No, Wednesday? No, I'm brushing my cat. Thursday? Oh no, I'm going for a walk. Yeah, all day. I'm walking all day. Babe, just make it really, really hard for him to get another date with you. And why? It's scarcity mindset. He'll know that next time it's locked in, it's either go time or it's no time. I rhymed that for you.
This is what a high value woman does if a man cancels a date last minute. So she first observes how she feels about this. Okay, she does not react, she does not assume, she does not create stories. And if she does, she catches herself and she allows herself to process that. Right? She allows herself to process her feelings. She may be disappointed, she may be angry, she may be sad, but she allows herself to feel. And she does not react to that. Because the minute that she reacts with anger and lashes out at this man, she'll lose her power, and she knows this. So she takes control of the situation, she takes control of her feelings, and she allows herself to feel and not react to anything. And this is very different from stuffing your feelings, shutting down, and not allowing yourself to feel. Once you have processed your feelings, then you can respond to this man by simply saying, okay, you are not going to take the initiative to reschedule this date, okay, my love, because you are the feminine woman, you are going to let him lead the way. So if this man is truly interested in you and wants to take you out on a date, then he has to initiate that and make it happen for you. Don't be the convenient girl. Let him do the work. This is what he needs to do in order to lead the relationship. And this is all about creating that dynamic between the two of you from the very beginning, right? Of you both dating. He's gonna know that this is his job without you saying anything. He's just gonna take the initiative. If you allow a man that space to take the lead, he will do it. A healthy masculine energy man knows what he needs to do.
So the lady that was late and our date said bye. I like that she took accountability for what happened. She did not try to blame the guy because she was the one that delayed. And personally, I think he would be thinking that she's not like interested in him, or he's just someone that has no time for late coming. When I checked the comment section of our video, I think they said the guy is working in tech, and apparently tech guys are always on point with time and they don't like being delayed. So that's what happened with that. Now, some people were sharing the type of text that you should send if that kind of situation happens, when a guy cancels a date, maybe some hours or some minutes before the time of the date. In which you're supposed to be all cool and answer as a high value person. You're supposed to do it as if no, it's not a bother, that you just rearrange your plans and you're going to do something else, and the person canceling, the guy canceling, is not really like affecting your schedule. Anyway, I was watching it and I was like, I am a very weird person, because my answer is going to shock a lot of people. I don't know if there's anybody like me, but I don't think I'm going to be mad if that kind of situation happens. Honestly, I was just looking at it. I was like, I doubt I might be mad, except maybe the date was supposed to be a very fun date and I was looking forward to going to the place where we were supposed to go to. But that you cancel it shortly before the date, I must say thank you in my mind, because 9 out of 10 times I'm obviously not wanting to go for anything. I don't want to go out. I'm a homebody. So if I mistakenly said yes to go somewhere and you now come and cancel it, I will be happy, because I know that before that time I'm already apprehensive. I'm thinking of, oh, why did I say yes? Why am I going to this place? Why am I going? Because I'm such a homebody. I'm an introvert. So I really don't like going out. Except, like I said, it's a very fun place and it's not with someone that I'm going to be stressed up to be around. So personally, I'm not going to really like say, oh, why did you cancel it? I might just say thank you, bye. Really. And if it is a place that I really wanted to go to, I might still go there, take a picture, enjoy myself, and probably send a picture to the person and say, sorry, I went there alone. Thank you for not coming. Thank you, or something like that. I might be petty. I might not be petty. I might not even send anything to the person. But honestly, as a homebody, going outside is stressful. Honestly, I don't think it's necessary like that to send a text or act in a particular way. If someone cancels a date shortly before you're supposed to go on a date, there might be a lot of reasons why that happened. As a pharmacist, I'm thinking maybe if it's a healthcare worker, he might have been called on back to the hospital or something. So that might be excusable. It's not just because he doesn't like you or something. But as a homebody, I'm not really like going to be so worked up about someone canceling. I feel I'm not going to be worked up about somebody canceling a date shortly before the date. However, if it's with friends that I really, really like, I will be vexed and I will let them know that that thing is rubbish. But most of the time, I really don't like going out. So I don't know. Anyway, I would love to hear your own thoughts about this topic. Is there anybody like me? Please, let there be people like me. Leave some encouraging comments in the comment section. Let me feel like a weirdo. But honestly, I would love to hear your thoughts about this topic. Is a guy canceling a date shortly before the time of the date a red flag to you? Do you see it as a big deal? Do you think it's not really a big deal? How would you respond if that kind of situation happens to you? I would love to read what you think about this whole topic. So please leave your comment in the comment section so that we can get this discussion popping. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed and you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now, with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.